So we arrived there early in the morning, might be 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, quite early. And then we drove into this government rest house, which was adjoining the highway. And all the cars drove in, and then we assembled at the place where the match was to be held. And all of us gathered around Baba, and then Baba uh, gets us together and says, "Look, I've called you all here to play this cricket match. Now, I have some very important spiritual work to be accomplished doing this, playing this match. So I want you all to be extremely serious about participating in this game. You are not to fool around here as if it's a picnic or something. So try to win, each side must try to win the game. And I want you all to play your very best, and I want sincere effort from you all." So we realized what it was, and we said, "Yes, Baba." And then there were about 20 of us gathered there. So he made the division of 10 players on each side. And in cricket, you need 11 players. So Baba says, as we are short of 2, I'll be the 11th player playing on both sides. So, and he selected the 2 captains of the 2 sides. So Sarosh was one captain and Nariman was selected as the other captain. And I remember I myself, and I remember Jangu, we were on Sarosh's side. And the rest I can't recollect who were on which side. But that's how the teams Baba selected to play in each side. And then he asked the captains to toss a coin to decide who wants to bat first. That's the usual practice in a cricket match. So one of the captains tossed up the coin, and I think Sarosh called and Nariman flipped the coin or something. And Sarosh called right. So he said, "We'll bat Baba first, we'll bat first." So Baba says, "So be it." So we started batting, and the match commenced. And I think Baba was the wicket keeper for the teams. And so on. So I'm just giving you the idea of how much we were into the game, and sort of shouting and making noises, and there was a lot of excitement around, and we were going on with the game and piling up runs. We were generally the younger side, so we piled on quite a big number of runs. And then when we were all out, it was Baba declared half time. And then thereafter a few refreshments and a rest, Baba led us back on the field, and the next team started to bat, Nariman's side. So we were younger players, and I think there were many elderly on their side. So they started to get out cheaply. And at one time it appeared that we would beat them hollow. Just then Baba said, "Now I'll be batting on their side." So Baba started to bat, and after a few overs or something, the piles really began to hurt him a lot. Running, because you had to make the runs between those wickets and had to run fast. So he called for a runner. He asked our captain permission to have a runner, as is the etiquette in cricket. So a runner was given, and Baba was hitting away, and he started to belt the bowling like all over the field. So however much we tried to block his shots, we couldn't succeed. And he was scoring fast and quick, and by the time we realized what was happening, the score became even. Just then Baba says, enough. We called it a day for the match. And Baba said he was very happy with the game, the way it was played, and he was most satisfied that his work was accomplished. What that meant to us then we didn't know. And then later on, when the accident took place in December of that year, December 2nd, and Nariman and myself were driving to Satara with an ambulance to supposedly bring Airach and Pendu back to Pune for better treatment. We stopped at the place where the accident took place, and looking up we saw it was exactly opposite where we had played the cricket match. So it was then we realized what Baba was telling us, that he had some very important work to do there in that match. And I suppose he was preparing the site for this incident to occur. Yeah. So that's the time we realized